Greetings, Benjamin J from Ben's Trains, with another in the series. We're all going to do a follow-up on that 8040. We pulled the motor out, so I thought I would do a video putting the motor back in. So before I did that, of course, I used a couple of small wire ties and tied the wire down that I added for this headlight. So in any case, we're going to put this back in the shell. So on the rear of the motor, there's a rectangular cutout, as you see, and the drawbar has a hook. And you literally just hook this into the back of the motor, just like that. Put the motor into the shell, just like that. Then you look on the motor itself, and there is a screw hole that lines up. You position the motor, get that hole centered, and you put in the top screw. As you see. Now, if you want to go ahead and run it this way, you can. As you see, it's more than intact enough to run this locomotive. Anyway, so now, set this up straight, refocus the camera. We're going to install the front mount. Now, it has the front truck on it, of course, and slides for the push rods. So you basically just line this up with the front of the motor, drop it into position like that, grab one of the screws. These are just Phillips head sheet metal screws. And that's what came from the factory. Stick one down in the hole just to get it started and get everything lined up, and run it down with a screwdriver. So there's one, second screw. Stick it in the hole and run it down with a screwdriver. All right, the only thing left is to install the push rods. It's really, really simple to do this. Let me move this camera a bit, see if I can get a better shot of this. Okay, now the push rods are actually two pieces. As you see, it has the slide and has the rod itself, and they just snap together like that. Really simple. So just take the slide, line it up, and put the bolt back in. Really simple. And this is basic on all of the plastic locomotives. The earlier locomotives had cross pins that went through them, but most of the Lionel you're going to encounter will be plastic, and the disassembly instructions are basically the same for all of them. So line up the rod, install the bolt. Really straightforward and easy to do this. And run it down with your screwdriver. Like I said, a good tip is these screwdrivers. The socket is exactly the right size for these push rod bolts. Anyway, that is it. The locomotive is reassembled and ready to run. So let me pull the camera off the tripod. Get the tripod out of the way, and we'll take this and put it on the consist and run this around and see how our headlight works and looks, of course. I haven't added the lens yet. All right, turn on the power. Let's see how this goes. Whoops. Oh dear. I see. Okay, I think we're ready now. As you see, up and running, and it has a working headlight. Actually works quite well, as you can see. So anyway, just a quick tutorial on reinstalling the motor in the Lionel 8040. Like I said, this is standard on most of the plastic Lionels. Virtually identical. Really, really straightforward, really simple to do this. Anyway, just want to do a quick follow-up video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.